Thank you everyone for joining me. This is a Yoga-Sculpt class. It is better for intermediate yogis, people who already know the names of the poses, etc. We need a couple of hand weights. I would suggest medium light. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's actually start on our back in a double butterfly. So bottom of feet together, fingers and thumbs together over your head, elbows wide. Tuck your chin in towards your throat and allow your eyes to close if that feels comfortable for you right now. Relax the muscles around your hips, your inner thighs, your glutes. Relax the muscles around your lower belly and your lower back. Relax the muscles of your chest and of your upper back. Relax the muscles of your throat and your jaw. Releasing any tension that you might have built up during the day or the night in the body so that we can start our workout with a fresh slate. And then feeling how the breath washes through this newly opened space. Great. Bring both knees to one side and roll completely onto your side. Make sure there's space behind you here. Slide both hands in front of your chest and stack your hands. Relax your head on the ground. As you inhale, draw a circle with your hand over the crown of your head, across your lower back, over your hip, and together again. Do this 2 more times. Opening up the hip, the shoulder gently. Good. And now we switch direction. So we bring the hand over the hip, around, across the head, and back. This is one of my favorite ways to release tension from the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. Great. And now bring the hand in front of your chin area, and then bring both hands to frame the top of your mat. Stretching out that lower belly area, inhale deeply to it. And now lower your chest to the ground. Bring your arms out to the shape of a cactus and look away from your knees. Good. Bring both hands under your shoulders. Push up 1 more time, and then just do 7 twisted push-ups here, bringing the chest toward the ground and lift, toward the ground and lift. We have 3 more, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slide your bottom arm underneath your body again, and then open back up into your butterfly pose again. Bottom of feet together. And do a few butterfly crunches, storm up through the core. So interlace hands behind your head. As you exhale, tuck your chin, look toward those toes. Inhale lower, exhale up, inhale down. Curving shoulders off the ground, moving ribs towards your hips. Good. Chin slightly off the chest. 5, 4, Final time, we hold up here at the top. We bring our hands to a steeple grip. One finger is out. We pulse higher, higher for 7, 6. Amazing. Hands back under your head. Lower your head down. And now we'll bring our entire body to face the opposite side. So you might need to wiggle around on your mat. Your knees are softly bent and your hands make a pancake shape in front of your body. Head rests on the ground. From here, draw a circle with your arm up over your head, behind your upper back, over your hip and thigh to start, and 2 more times in this circle. Inhale for half the circle, exhale the other half. And then we switch direction. Three times total. And now take the hands in front of your mouth, roll your torso away, looking over your fingers away from your body. And now lay your chest down on the ground, cactus the arms, and look in the opposite direction as your knees. Rest your neck. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chest up, and do some push-ups. Lower and lift. Good. 3 more. And 2. Final time. Beautiful. Slide your bottom arm back under your body and roll again into your butterfly position. Here we do butterfly bridges, so bottom feet together, hands by your sides, squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up to the sky, tap down, lift up and down. 8 more like this, keeping those glutes nice and tight, laying your entire pelvis on the ground. And now raise those hips up and flutter your knees down as you pulse your hips higher. Knees down, hips up, 7, 6, 2, 1, and then release. Bring your knees to your chest and draw circles with your knees. Switch directions. Tuck your chin in, rock and roll up to a seat, and then cross your feet under your body, plant your hands, and step back to a plank pose. Exhale, downward dog, inhale, plank. Good, here's 3. Keep your hips high up in that plank. And 1. And now downward dog, pedal those knees out, bend your elbows, bend your knees, look from side to side. Good. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float in between your hands. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften knees, reach arms up, stand up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sun Sal A. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant hands, step or float feet back through plank, lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, cobra, elbows still tight. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift hips and thighs to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend knees, look forward, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, head down. Soften knees, root to rise, maybe lean back here. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Plant hands, step or float back to plank. Lower to the ground. Roll the shoulders back, lift up, cobra. Come back down. Flex your feet, push through plank. Downward facing dog. Bend knees, look forward. Step or float to the top. Hands to shins, half lift. Forward fold. Soften knees, reach arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's add a little bit on. Inhale, hands up, lean back. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. You're gonna hop your feet forward and in, forward and in, or you can step back and step up. Ready, go. Hands right under the shoulders, finding some buoyancy here. "15 seconds. Woo. 5. Rest. Lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Flex your feet, push through plank. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float to the top. Grab those, well actually inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Then grab your weights and roll up. Nice and slow. And now we just flow with the weights. Just getting an idea of it. So, hands to shoulders. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to shoulders. Roll down. Inhale, belly strong, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands with hands on the weights or not. Step or float back to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down. Lift your knees, lift your hips, push through plank. Downward facing dog. Bend knees, look forward. Step or float to the top. Strong core, retract your shoulder blades. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees, bring your hands up all the way to your shoulders. Exhale, hands come down. Set those weights down, good. Have a bit of idea of it now. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, right arm down, lean to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, left down, lean left. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, strong core, forward fold, grabbing those legs at the end. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend knees, step right foot back for warrior one. Right heel is down. Inhale, hands up. So right toes are pointed out to the side. Right heel is down to the ground. Elbows next to the head. Chest square to the front. One more breath. Inhale, open to the side, warrior two. Take a couple breaths here. Hands are over the ankles. Shoulder blades are retracted against the spine. Sink low in the left hip. Flip left hand, reverse warrior, hold this. Make sure left knee is still pushing back. Good. And now side angle pose. Left hand hovers, right arm to the sky, directly above left hand. Keeping hips low. Good. Lower right hand down as you raise right foot. Raise left arm up for a twisted lunge. The right heel is now stacked over right toes. And now come to a side plank. Right knee could be on the ground. Left foot over right foot, gaze toward left hand. Bring both hands down to the ground. Maybe keep the left foot lifted. Chaturanga Dandasana. It's a hover and both toes drop. Lift up, downward facing dog. Then, or upward facing dog. Roll over to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften knees. Reach arms up, chair pose, hold. Squeeze knees together. Tuck tailbone under. Elbows next to your ears. Okay. One more deep breath. And stand. Other side. Left arm down, right arm over, side bend. Through center, right arm down, left arm over, side bend. Through center, squeeze elbows, open chest. Come through center, wide arm forward fold to clasp the back of your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant hands, left foot comes back, left heel down. Warrior one, bear one. So we're trying our best to square off our hips toward the front of our mat. Our palms are pressed together, our elbows are next to our head. Looking over your nose. One more breath. Open out to warrior two and pause. You might need to widen the distance between your legs. Right knee is pushing toward little toe. Flip the right hand, inhale, reverse it. Right arm overhead, thinking about straightening the left elbow. And now right arm down, left arm up, coming to side angle pose. Right finger just hovers off the ground. Look up if you can. And now lift the left heel, lower the left hand, raise the right arm up, coming into a twisted lunge, looking toward the right. And now roll to a side plank, left foot, little toe side on the ground, right foot stacked. Or left knee is on the ground. And now bring the right hand down, keep the right foot lifted off the ground, lower down to a hover. Inhale, chest up and through. Exhale, roll over, downward facing dog. Feet are together here. Bend knees, look forward. Step or float to chair pose, to feet together. First we have lift, then forward fold, then scoop up, chair pose and hold. Squeezing those knees together. One more breath. And come to standing. Let's go faster. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot goes back. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up, twist. Exhale, side plank pose. Inhale, hands to the ground, single leg plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, wide arm, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot goes back, left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up, side angle. Inhale, left hand down, right hand up, left heel up. Exhale, side plank, stacking. Inhale, right foot hovers. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, stand, hands to heart. Beautiful. Let's find cardio with it. So first thing first, we're gonna jog or run or high knees. Ready, go. Right there to the front of your mat. If you can, arms lifted. Halfway. Seconds. 5. And release. Take the hands to your temples here. Bring the right leg out to the side, right knee to elbow, in and out. 7 more. 6. Bring it to center, and now we switch. Left toe out to the side, elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 7 more. Beautiful. Both feet come down. Inhale, hands up. Squeeze. Back bend. Arms back up. Wide arm. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Bend the knees. Right leg goes back. Arms reach overhead. Right knee pulls. Go. So pull the knee in. Hands overhead. Left knee always bent. Working that left leg. Hands come to the hips and back out. 15 seconds. Whew. 5. And land. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Here we have a respite. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. And now turn to face the side. Heels and toes out, up and out into a big jack. Go. Heels and toes out at the end there. Getting into that squat. 10 seconds. Clapping in front of the chest and overhead. And now hold it low, horse pose, elbows tuck. Breathe 5 seconds. Pushing knees out. Legs on fire. Hands to heart, forward fold. Yes. Take a breath here. Now open the left toe, find Skandasana. Maybe left heel stays on the ground, right toes maybe toward the sky. And then push through the left heel, right hand down to the ground, left arm up, finding your twist. Good. And now find your side plank, keep your left foot hovering. 4, 3, 2, and now both hands down. We go through mountain climbers. Go. Hi, Coco. Knees right to the chest. Keep it going. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Release. Lower all the way down to the ground. Here, we're gonna do kind of like our butterfly earlier. So it'll be a frog, heels together, toes apart. And we're gonna bring our hands under our head. We'll lift the thighs and the chest all at once. Go. Keeping your ribs and your hips on the ground. Keeping the head on the hands. Five seconds. And rest. Hands underneath shoulders, push back into child's pose, forehead on the mat. And then tuck your chin, curve forward, flip your feet, downward facing dog. Amazing. All right, bend your knees, look forward, step or float to the top. Find your chair pose here, and we go through chair pose pulses. Down, down for 30 seconds. Squeezing knees together, elbows next to your head. Strengthening those legs. Good. 15 seconds. Whew. Getting hot. We have 5 seconds. Good. 2, and release. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. Okay, we have to go through the other side. Instead of a high knee jog here, we're gonna do a butt kick in 5 seconds. Ready, go. Fifteen seconds. 5. And release, feet down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, wide arm, forward fold. Halfway lift. Bend knees, left foot goes back. Abs pull in, arms overhead. Knee in, go. Knee pulls. Looking just to that big toe. Woo! 15 seconds. Standing legs so hot. Woo-wee! 5 seconds. And release. Whoa, heel down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose. We have a respite. Inhale, straighten right leg, reverse triangle. Exhale, full triangle pose. And now turn to the side, heels in, toes out. We go for regular jumping jacks here, so bring your feet together. Ready, go. We're gonna find our goddess pose. Go! Drop down into that goddess pose. This time, hands to your temples like earlier. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Whoa! Go for it. Keeping tailbone tucked. so we're not sticking out the glutes. Working that side body. Legs on fire. Whew. Almost there, 10 seconds. Good. 2, and 1, and now wide-legged forward fold. Take a breath. Ooh, relax your head and neck. Press out through the ankles. And now bring your heel in. Sink down into your ninja. Left toes to the sky. One more breath. Push through your right heel, come all the way to the side. Raise the right arm up for a twisted lunge. And now keep the right foot lifted into your side plank. Left side of the foot is on the ground. One more breath. Good. Bring that hand down, bring your chest. We go through climbers. Go. Don't slow down, we're almost done with the cardio portion. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Lower all the way down. Woo! Beautiful. Reach your hands forward. Roll the shoulders back. Head hovers off the ground. We're gonna raise everything up and swim. Go for it. Back of neck is long. Back of head pushes toward the ceiling. Not too high, just neutral. 10 seconds. 5. And release. Woo. Hands under shoulders, flex feet, push up through plank, downward facing dog. Good. Bend knees, look forward, step or float, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck your chin, come on up to your chair pose. You're gonna lift right heel, then left heel in that pulse. Go. So same pulse, except you're lifting one heel at a time. $15 seconds. Woo. 5 seconds. Oh my goodness. And stand. Beautiful. Shake it out. Grab a sip if you'd like. We're gonna bring our weights into it next. So, come to standing at the top of your space. Bend your knees, grab those weights carefully, and then come on up. Good. Let's go through our flow with the weights once. Inhale, hands up. I'm gonna show you from the side. Exhale into half cactus. Inhale up, exhale half the other side. Inhale up, exhale both. Inhale up, exhale hands through heart center, forward fold. Using the strength of your belly, inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant hands, step the right foot back. Inhale, hands to shoulders, then overhead. The hands can be apart here. Exhale, bend and stretch, warrior 2. Bend, stretch, just punch the ceiling. You don't need to lean far. Bend, stretch, propping the elbow on the front thigh. We're gonna add in that reverse triangle now. Straighten front leg, bend, stretch, left arm down, right arm up. Good. Bend your front knee, lift back foot, turn pivot plant. You can take one hand off the weight if you'd like, and then go to a side plank. Option is to just keep the hands on the ribs or to extend it overhead. Now hands on the weight or not. Both feet come to the ground. Lower down, shut that on Uttanasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float, feet together. Grab those weights if you dropped them. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees. Bend, stretch the arms to chair pose. And then come to standing, hands to heart. Other side. Inhale, arms up. Half cactus left. Arms up. Half cactus right. Arms up. Full cactus. Arms up. Hands through heart center. Forward fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Release, left heel down, warrior one. Hands to shoulders, then overhead. Turn to the side, warrior two. Bend elbows, reverse warrior, stretch. Bend, stretch, side angle. Straighten front leg, reverse triangle. Keep front leg bent, full triangle. Bend your knee, turn pivot, plant. Left hand down, right arm up, side plank. Sorry, I did that. I came into it a different way that time. Be careful. Not the same way. And then let's bring both hands down to the ground. Find your plank. Lower hover. Chest up and through. Roll over. Downward facing dog. Bend knees, look forward. Step or float, feet together. Grab those weights. Half lift. Forward fold. Soften knees. Find chair pose. Hands come to heart. All right, let's add a little bit of weightlifting here. So arms come up, separate them, lower them down, turn hands forward, in and up. Lower, rotate, in and up. We're keeping our rib cage, pulling in toward our body here. We lower, rotate, in and up. Elbows always in line with shoulders. Good. Here's 3. And 2. We have 1 more. Good. All the way up, hands through heart center. Now we're gonna find our narrow, so feet stay together, deadlift. And we're just gonna pulse it. So you'll go up below the knees, below, above. Keeping those glutes reaching toward the wall behind you. Knees softly bent, shoulders retracted. Good, tap and tap. Feeling those glutes work far back behind. Here's 10, 9. Back of head toward the sky. Good. 2, and 1, and then forward fold. Bring your right leg back, bring both weights into the right hand. Prop your left elbow on left knee. We row, arm back, release, back, release. Driving elbow to the sky. Try to keep your tailbone in line with your leg so it's not sticking out. 1, amazing. Both weights to your heart. Open to the side, find your warrior 2. Keep left knee out, thumbs up position. We tap our shoulders, extend, bend, stretch, tap, bend, stretch. Elbows stay high. Whew. Feel the power. Try to keep from leaning forward. Stay stacked. And 1, amazing. Now, if your foot's slipping, reset. Bring one arm up. Front hand is down. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. If your front knee is bothering you, softly bend it. Bend it. That's just 6 more. That hand in the sky always stays above the shoulder. And 1. Good. Bend your knee, turn, pivot, plant. Now we're gonna step both feet back to a plank, and we're gonna do some plank rows. Hand to hip, 30 seconds. I know it's light, so we're doing this for time, trying our best to keep our hips square. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float to the top of your space. Bring your weights to your heart. You're gonna go side to side here, bringing the weight past the hips. Staying low, a little bit of pulse in the glutes. 5 seconds. Good. 2, 1, and up. This time we go through tricep extensions. Go for it. Again, ribcage pull down. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we're going into a suitcase squat, so we get as low as we can. You can also lengthen the weights. Come on up, calm down. Shoulders back. Trying to get the weights all the way down to the ground and then off, as if we're picking a suitcase up. Our feet are still touching, our knees are still together. Here's 2. Here is 1. Good. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Left leg goes back, right elbow propped on right thigh, both weights in left hand, row, release, row. You can let that shoulder protract completely, then retract completely. Two, 1, amazing. Come on through center, open out to the side. We bring our palms face up this time. We go through that bent, straight knee, our close and open up the elbows. Palms up. Keeping shoulders stacked over hips. One more. Amazing. Straighten that front leg. Hands, one up, one down. You go all the way down and lift. Sliding the bottom hand inside that leg. Bending, softly bending front knee. You can also shorten your stance here. 4 more. One more. Awesome. Bend both knees. Sorry, bend the front knee, hands to chest, turn, pivot, plant. Now send your legs back behind you and then lower your knees down to the ground. You're gonna bring your hands up over your head, one at a time. Keep the abs super strong here. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. At the end, it's a thumbs up position. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 1 more. Whoo, release. Good, lift your knees off the ground. Check that on the Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float to your chair pose. And then here, we're gonna do basic bicep curls, pulsing the arms as well as the thighs. Go. Find a little chair pose pulse. And our bicep curl is actually not a pulse, it's a half down, all the way, half, all the way. Almost there. Woo, my legs are on fire, 15 seconds. We have 5. And release, come on up. Inhale, hands up. Exhale with control, wide arms to the side, and then tuck your chin. Allow your body to go forward. Set those weights by your sides. Keeping your feet together, scoot slightly back from the top of your mat. Raise your heels up, bend your knees, bring your knees into your armpits, and then stretch your hands forward, tuck your head. Now bring your hands under your shoulders, raise your hips up, tuck your elbows in, bring your knees to your triceps, find crow pose. Raise one foot up at a time, or maybe pull both feet up. One more breath. And now lower your feet and your heels again, this time keeping elbows inside the hands. Wrap your hands around the back, interlace or grab your fingers. Tuck in here, your heels are lifted, your knees are on the outsides of your shoulders. Relax your head. Release your hands, lift your hips, step or float back to plank, and then find a downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Inhale, lift and open up to reverse warrior 2. Exhale, right arm to the ground, left arm up. Option is to find the bind. Right hand to right hip, clasping for left wrist. Good. Right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Lift left heel, raise right hand up, finding your low lunge. And now bring the right foot around behind your body for wild big. Right heel is lifted, left knee is straight, right knee is bent, open chest. Bring both hands down to the ground and find downward facing dog. Inhale. Left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Inhale, open to reverse warrior 2. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Hold here, maybe left hand to the ground, or maybe left hand to the glute, right hand back, finding the bind. One more breath. Good. Left arm down, right arm up, and now lift right heel, raise left hand up, and then we flip all the way across our body for wild thing. Hi, Cleo. Both hands down to the ground, feet down, push back to downward facing dog. And then toes together, knees apart, push all the way back to child's pose. Inhale, curve your spine, come on up. Exhale, left leg forward, right leg back for pigeon. Wiggle that left hip a little bit. And when it feels right, relax. And now come onto the left glute, swing the right leg around. You can straighten your left leg if you'd like, otherwise keep them both bent. Then find your twist, left elbow clips to the knee, look back. I know. And now come through the center. Bring your right knee forward, left leg back for pigeon pose on the other side. Wiggling your hips until they let go, and then you can further release head to your hands. Feel the slowing down of the blood, the heart, the breath. And now come on up, sit the right glute to the ground, slide the left foot around, and then bring your left glute as close to the ground as possible. Right elbow up, twist. And now come through the center. Send both legs out in front of you, flex your feet. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Forehead towards your legs last. Inhale, hands come all the way up, scoot your feet forward, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll back, vertebra by vertebra, slowly as you can. Good. Once there, find the butterfly pose that we began with. You're welcome to find a different pose if that feels better. For instance, knees together, feet wide is a good option for a lot of people. I'm going to start there, and then once my hips relax, I'll go to butterfly. And this time also place your hands on your belly. And feel your belly gently moving with your breath as it relaxes. Feel your thoughts gently floating on your breath. Just imagine that you can see them like something floating on the ocean. Feel the muscles around your jaw relax. And feel the world inside and outside of you soften. If you're feeling very relaxed, you can send your legs long, palms up by your side for the final resting pose. Relax the muscles on your face and stay here for just a little bit longer. Take a deep breath all the way to your toes. And a deep breath out your mouth. Bend one knee at a time. Bring one arm over your head and roll onto one side. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana longer if you'd like, but I've got some hungry cats to feed, so I'm gonna come to a seat. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale to your thoughts, to your words, to your heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you had a good practice. I'll see you in the next one.